representing the maker of Compound X. And Compound X is on the market. And there's some science, in vitro science, epidemiologic human science, other science that says Compound X might be a problem. What are you going to do? You're going to look at the uncertainties and you're going to say, well, you didn't have enough people in your study. Well, you had the wrong animals in your study. Well, you had the right animals, but you looked at the wrong organ. Well, you had only cell. So you're going to focus on the uncertainty. So I think the key thing here, the really exciting thing for me, is that we have these in vitro tests. They have the potential to really fill that toxics gap. We need to build out the system. It's not going to be a perfect system. If we use it for screening first, that's great. But the key thing is to do it. If we're ever going to amend TSCA, we should have a piece in the law that deals directly with animal testing and using in vitro tests. But if we can't amend TSCA, we have to go to EPA, we have to go to a lesser extent, FDA and NIH, and we have to force them, using our most polite legal skills, of course, to implement a system where we are doing more in vitro testing. We're doing the screening is important for in vitro. We're using these tests to figure out how we can regulate is important. We're not going to make advances unless we try these things. So in any event, I think, you have to look at this from a perspective of the system we have now. Again, how did we get here and where do we want to go? And where I want to go is I want there to be a heck of a lot more in vitro science used in toxicity testing. Ultimately, I'd like to see that in biomedical research as well. But right now, I'm concerned about toxicity testing. And we can do that now. We've got some real good tools that will help us there. So that is where I think I want to focus. And I think we need a strategy that looks not only at amending TSCA, but one that asks, what happens if we can't get Congress, our wonderful functional Congress, to actually move forward? How are we going to work with the agencies to make these changes too?
Thank you. We're out of time.
Thank you, and thank you again. That was a wonderful panel. And I just wanted to thank everybody for attending the conference this year. I hope that you leave inspired and with new information and with new connections and new friends. And we really hope that you will come back next year. The conference will be here at Lewis & Clark next year. We typically do it the third weekend in October, so please mark your calendar because it gets sold out pretty quickly. We would love for all of you to be here. And also on your mobile app, there is on the main menu, there's a place where you can go in. It's called Polls and Feedback. Please go in and give us your feedback about the conference. We love hearing from you. We try to improve it every single year. And so what you have to say really means a lot. So if you're traveling, safe travels. And for those of you who are staying here, enjoy what has turned out to be a gorgeous day. And again, thank you so much.
Sure. so cool.
That's right. You sent me.
I think yeah, I'm in condo now. Yeah, I condo was easier. It was fire and then I came into New York and so then I didn't like what I wanted to get out of I just wore this line here. Yeah, I love it. I know. Yeah, it is. I knew I got it anywhere here. And then it's great. It's like it's pretty easy. And they have a lot of English. They don't have a lot of English. Oh, is that? I got such a sorry yeah, it's so great how being able to build your parents so great how because I have a lot of like Irish style places like burgers like it's great and it's delicious with here it's like it's great and you get food and it's awesome Don't worry, Bruce. I just have a quick comment. It might be interesting. Hold on. And we did so much in water
forensic stuff very deeply.
It was a surprise to me. We were sitting in one of the panels here, and they brought up, you know, that you
That was me.
Oh, okay, so,
Yeah.
and I was like, what do we do?
Yeah, master's program. It's great. And there's some of the best studies that are going on. And that IDFSA is great. You should go to it.
Yeah, it just surprises me. Because, you know, the law school is not very, you know, we don't hear about these kind of
And then just to see me or tell us. Thank you so much.
There's one thing you might want to listen into. I just have a quick conversation. I ended up being hyperthyroid. And I went to a doctor, I'm from Denver, called a cat specialist. And he helped me make sure that she's hyperthyroid, and they treated radioactive. And they did the scale specialized. It does an article presentation to the clients about what's going to happen and how they have to treat the cat after she's isolated. We had to keep her for 30 days. But anyway, I asked him what caused it. He said it is not hereditary. They trace it back to the introduction of fire retardants in participation. Just, I thought, usually that's when we kind of, I just thought that was interesting. So, and you know,
Flame retardants furniture is changing right now. We were very much involved in this effort. And Jerry Brown and Brown said this flame retardants. So they keep standards without getting into it. But now couches don't need to have flame retardants anymore.
absolutely.
So what happened is, you know, you have a couch. All the dust goes into the children are playing on the ground, our animals are on the ground, and it's got all this flame retardants. And you know, this is exactly the kind of thing that we need to focus on because our cats are people, animals, and then the couch goes into a landfill, and then all that flame retardant is going to kill the world. We have cute pictures of
Thanks for what you do. That's particularly, and if you want to know more, I can put you in touch with them. It was my $11,000 cat.